What it do, fellas? So this video is when she reaches out, trying to reach, not literally trying to grab your soul back. You better tell her, you better watch out. No, but when she does try to reach out, fellas, there goes my phone. I really should leave it on the table and not the chair, knowing I can't stay still. So when she tries to reach out for you, fellas, what you're gonna be doing is making her stress out. She's gonna be feeling like, oh, you're gonna play harder. And a lot of fellas gotta get that. Females deal with their egos a lot of the time. So when she has to go harder and she sees you're playing these games, you're not making it easy for her to reach out and get you back. She now has to chase, try more things, and do a lot of different things. But that ego will have her do more than she did before. So reaching out, if you have her feel ways and do the correct thing, you'll see the next steps of, dang, I didn't know she wanted me that bad. Now, fellas, you got to make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. I am so ready to get to the ranting, so I gotta let you know this stuff ASAP before I forget, but I need y'all to get that. If you get your mind right, you will have everything manifest in real life. So in other words, some of you guys in your mind are doubting yourself and don't have the confidence you need. So after this video, make sure you purchase your affirmation audio that you could play while you're trying to fall asleep. And this will put you in a relaxing state. And if you're just chilling, play it. This is all about changing your mind, believing that you can get any woman, but most importantly, get anything you want in life. And a lot of you guys don't have confidence. A lot of you guys do not believe in yourself, and the best way to start boosting it is by clicking that link. So start today, fellas, after this video, and watch how much you'll transform over time. All right, so let's get to the talking. And don't forget, consultations is down below if you want to talk to me for real. Different type of talking. But fellas, real talk, when she reaches out, the first thing you guys should be doing is not being ready to respond. So oftentimes you guys are kind of like in the state of like, oh my gosh, I'm in my seat. And then, okay, when she reaches out, I take off the seatbelt and then I got to go run and give her a response. Nah, if you're in a bus, if you're in a car, you have to treat her responding to you as in I'm locked in. Ain't no taking the seatbelt off. So y'all could kind of take the seatbelt that she's trying to take off of you, because take it like this. You can't take that seatbelt off of yourself if you don't want her, if you have respect for yourself, if you have dignity, if you know how to not be less of a man, but most importantly, be high value, then you know, oh shoot, she's just trying to reach out for her own benefit. She just wants to play these games. Oh, she's just testing me. So backtrack. If you know better, you're not going to try to take off the seatbelt off of yourself because you're not trying to deal with that, right? And if anything, y'all need to be locked into the seat because some of y'all can't help yourselves with your emotions. Y'all be so quick, and I'll get back to getting to my point, but y'all be so quick to take off that seatbelt and tell her, I can't help it, man. I did miss you. Keep your mouth shut. Now, let me go back to how you are ready to go ahead and do the talking, do the action. Oh, she's ready to reach out. What you do while you're in the seatbelt, you now need her to come and try to take off the seatbelt. So from you giving no actions, no, let's say it like this, as women would love it, entertainment, being entertained, validation, as we say, but you giving her attention. So if you're not giving her attention and she has to come over after trying to reach, now I won't get into the details of different reaching. Sometimes some females just like to text you and all that stuff. We could talk about that in a different video. Just know you should know what reaching out is, right? So if she's trying to reach and she's seeing it's not working, the frustration, or let's just say the first time she reaches out and she sees no response, which I'm telling you, do not respond, then what's next? It's okay, I gotta watch. Certain actions that you do, such as bettering yourself, elevating, will make her react more, give more actions. Now, you just not giving anything makes it more difficult. So for all my fellas out here, let me just throw this in here real quick. For all my fellas out here that are feeling like, well, maybe I should tell her something. Why are you guys in the situation you're in right now? Why? She put you guys in that situation. So why would you need to tell her something when she's ready to reach out to you and talk to you? Give this video a big thumbs up. But things don't run on her time. If I had my watch right now, I would be putting it in the camera to let y'all know it's your timing. Women know that you are a man. When you have respect for yourself, dang, you don't waste your time, but your timing is, okay, well, I want it now. I'm not going to have it anyway. There's no that budge. There's no second guessing. You have options. Now, back to this whole how you elevate. You better yourself, and that will get her to give more actions, more reaching out, let's say, right? Now, when females see that you can't be shifted in your emotions What you now do is don't post until a few days. Now, it's posting on social media to be exact. If you want to talk about like real life, which it's always falling back on social media, we still know this. But if we want to talk about real life, let's just say certain environments. You guys live in the same city, certain lounges, like just certain locations. You guys know how to avoid her absolutely all the way through. So don't act like you guys don't. Especially if y'all live on the same block and you want to act like, like you going to that corner store is not her favorite corner store and you're not going to bump into her in 2 weeks because you keep going there. Let's not act like that. But you get my point. So you avoid her in every single way. What you do by being MIA, right? You're missing. What you do is now come out of nowhere. Oh, so you didn't give her no response. She reached out. Where are you at? What's going on? Now, this is how you build worry. And fellas, if you want to talk about how you could build worry towards her, how to make her feel ways, anything, or maybe you know what, you want to show her some love without simping, go ahead and book your consultation. It does start at 15 minutes. Ooh. My camera got me today, but it didn't get me all the way. Listen, fellas, I'm gonna tell you, life will keep sending you problems. And my tripod, I've been trying to deal with it. And it's trying to deal with me. So I'll deal with it after this video. But yeah, you see what I mean? I'm just trying to say, like, why did that have to happen? Anyways, so, I don't edit my videos. That's why I mentioned it. So my camera almost fell there. Back to how you get her frustrated. Now you're building worry. Didn't I tell you women love to make assumptions? And you know what? I just want to throw this in. I bet my tripod did that acting up and got my camera to be acting up because I wanted to tell y'all to talk to me. Why is it hating on me? They don't want us talking. Fellas, make sure you still book your consultation after this video. But back to how I told you how women love to make assumptions. Man, she's going to start thinking, oh, shoot. I tried to reach out to you before and it was like, oh, you were on speed dial. Man, I thought you were on call. Y'all are working 9 to 5 for these females out here. When you should be putting in more work out your own 9 to 5. Living your own life, not for her, right? This is what I mean when I say when she reaches out and comes back around, but yeah, you're on her time and you're so ready to be like, aye, Captain, you run things here. That was really bad and I told you guys about the accident. Dismiss it. But when you're ready to be like that, we know the whole time it was cap about you feeling good, you being good, confident. And I gotta say it, this is how women view it. You being confident, you being that high value, big dog that you claim. And I gotta say this, I don't talk so much about how, the confidence is lacking. I talk about you need it, but I don't talk about how much you guys are actually showing real life that you need to work on yourself. So I just want to say today, do not and a lot of times when you guys give the first reaction, and I'll go back to more of the things you can do in a second, but a lot of times when you guys give that first reaction, ready to once again be on speed dial, it just speaks to how much you are lacking inside. So better yet, stop worrying so much about, well, I have to put a strategy in place. This is also why a lot of the strategies don't work for you guys, because if you do not have it, real life change in your mind, get your audio affirmation after this video. It will change your life. You guys want that transformation starting inside. So if you guys don't think it's going to have to happen in here, and you guys think you can go into here and you won't be shifted, your emotions as a man won't be shifted by her. And yeah, all you're going is based on strategy, but not real value, but not knowing your worth for real. And actually, the truth of it is that when a man is high value, there's no question about it. Once more, there's no wasting time, because I know that, y'all know I'm about to say, no, I can't. We gotta keep certain words off of here. But the girl for the block, if you know better. So just back to, you have no confidence for real. But hey, let's just say she reaches out and you do the correct thing of not giving her nothing. And then now back to you posting a little later on. So when you end up posting a little bit later on, what I love about this is that she's kind of wondering, why didn't you even message her in the beginning? Or you know what? Some females out here, they want to hit you with a double text. We'll talk about if she reaches out again and all that stuff in a different video. But some females will go there because they can't handle it or they don't understand. Backtrack. When you go ahead and go a few days, or, and this is maybe like for you, if you went only like a few hours, next time moving forward, if she reaches out, you just got to do 1 day. For another fella, if you've done like 3 days before, you better double, triple that. Backtrack though, when you do it correctly, and you wait. What happens is that she understands that, oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, you didn't post. In a lot of cases, what fellas will do is post or try to prove. Or, you know what? Hey, I want to see if I do this, if she's going to act like this. Once more, when you're not bothered or you don't care or you moved on, you don't get affected. You do things on your time. So you post because you want to post this. You post because you don't need a reaction. But if you want to move smart, you need to be more MIA. When you know women get attracted, or let's say it better yet, the admitting way, they are going to go after the ones that are not attracted to her. So they are attracted to those guys, you know? So fellas, let's just go backtrack so we can wrap up to how you post whatever accomplishment you do, or let's say whatever next fulfillment in your life. So it could be maybe goals. You want to reach a certain weight. It could be maybe you want to grow your facial hair. Maybe you ain't never grown like a full beard before, or maybe you never grew any mustache. Or, you know, there's guys out there, I've seen baby faces that literally you don't grow no hair, which is fine. But then if you want to grow that, maybe you got to get on something. Maybe if you can't, there's other goals you might have. However, once you get that fulfillment done, or whatever you're ready to post, post it. So what you do is hit her with a surprise, but what you were supposed to really be doing this whole time when she reached out was working on yourself, right? You're supposed to be doing good for yourself, right? You're supposed to elevate, right? So if that's the case, oh man, when you post up, she's feeling like, wow, okay, your life is going on. Oh yeah, my life is moving on. I don't got to be posting. I don't got to show up to the same places. I don't got to keep you informed. I'm not your man. Same way she moves like, oh, well, I'm not your wife. We don't have a title. I don't got to do this. Why do you guys ever feel the need to do something? Because women feel entitled. You owe me that because I look good. You know how many guys that will do all that stuff that you're doing to me? You better let her have that. You better let the guys do what they got to do and let her come right back to you when you don't want her and she's reaching out 1-2 times. And now you're like, dang, man, shawty's tripping. I don't even really want her no more. Now, fellas, unfortunately, I'm so sorry. I'll never get there or never will ever get there for a lot of you fellas. And that's down to the facts of you are in love. Now, I get being in love is strong, but reality is that if you love yourself more, you would find ways to respect yourself. So there's no excuses, just for me to go back, and we're doing our little recap, we're almost done. But there's no excuses to feel the need to message her, reach back out the first time she ever messaged you. Now, especially if she's giving you something like, hey, I missed you. You missed me. Shit, I didn't miss you. And fellas, that's the tip you're on. You should be on that when you know she don't really miss you for real. Because that's how y'all will fall for it, say I miss you too, or give her a response, and she's disappearing again. And then maybe she needs something. Or you know what? Maybe when you're elevating, oh, hey, how are you doing, Tom? Now, let me just move forward. We're getting to the end of my video. You make sure you don't say nothing. Now, when she's reaching out again and you post that, not reaching out again, if she does, cool. But now when you post or you carry on with your life. In other words, you could also go to wherever you used to love. Go out and do things that you didn't do before, but you enjoyed doing and you stopped doing because of her. So once you start doing that, she sees that your life goes on, you are carried on and unbothered, and you don't move on her time, then that's when you have her feel ways and the chasing will start. Or let's say I need answers. Now, obviously, moral of the story needs to be like, is this going to make her get me back? And it will, because if you do it right, it should. Yes, it will be that. But what you guys got to view it as is I don't care if she wants me for real. Because reality is most times when she's reaching out, she don't really, really want you. Validation. Yeah. Maybe something she really needs from you. But you guys should not be stuck on, because this is how you guys get excited when she reaches out. Oh my gosh, she finally reached out, or it worked, or What y'all need to do with this whole don't look forward for her reaching out or don't be worried about it is that treat reaching out as in you've been gone and she wants to know answers, because that is really reaching out also. And so that's also me saying that when she does reach out to you, please remember, when she, when she's trying to reach out to you, yes, for validation and all that stuff, but remember, as soon as she gets what she needs that fulfills her, and like I said, it's not just validation, it could be you're paying for something for real, and that is validation, but that's also you spending money, that's my point. So once she gets that, understand, once she gets it, she's gone. So some people must have their cycle of coming back around, reaching out, breaking no contact and stuff. But reality is, all you're trying to do, or what's happening, is that she's reaching out to get what she needs to get out. So take it like this, back to how I started talking about the seatbelt thing, story, whatever in the beginning. She's just gonna come and she's just gonna enter that bus or your car just to see if you're really locked in, if you're strapped, if you're with a girl, if what's going on with you. It's all those types of questions. It's all that, oh, it's been so long. Oh, you know, and it's like, take it like this. If she hasn't seen you in so long and you pull up in a nice new car, oh, shoot, who's in the car? Oh, I know you? Oh, okay, let me run over here. Like, hey, and she's going to be on that, oh, you see my waist, right? It's smaller. Yeah, I've been in the gym. I've been eating right. But anyways, that being besides my point, she's over here, you know, looking at your car, the interior. Okay, you changed the color of your seats, okay? Oh, you got leather seats? Okay, whatever she likes, right? Oh, okay, you got a 2020 car, 2021. Oh, I see you, 2022. Oh, you're up there like that? Nah, I'm getting carried away. But you get my point. Women get excited, hypergamy, women love money, status, all that stuff. Good stuff. You are that guy. We know what women like, but matter of fact, you are that guy. So now when you have her lurking and she sees you after a while, why would you guys not think that's enough for her to still want you? It's not that I need to interrupt to make sure that she still wants me. So that whole interrupting of like, what should I do when she reaches out? How can I make her happy? All this, well, if she's reaching out, what can I do to make the situation better? Did y'all not get in this whole entire video? I said, don't bother yourself to try to fix, let's say, her reaching out and what's going to happen next. Because y'all have this fear of, okay, this is my chance. This one opportunity. Now, reaching out, y'all got to get that. It's not that serious. As in, it's like not the goal, really. Don't I always tell y'all that it's if she stays around that really matters? You know how many guys females test? And I'm talking about guys that just approach. Guys that she doesn't even know, right? And then all the way down to the guys that have been on the options and the roster list all her life. Or let's say 4 years. That could be you. You know yourself, man. Probably been hearing about the ex that was 6-7 years ago when you're the 4-year guy. You're the 4-year ex and you're hearing about the 6-7-year-old. You get what I'm saying? This is wild stuff for me. And I say, some of y'all fellas be strong, too strong with her. Y'all gotta be stronger in the gym. Put that strength that keeps you going to be like, okay, what can I do when she reaches out? Put that towards elevating to get her at the end if you desperately need her that bad. Okay, every time you're in the gym, okay, one goes up, it's for her. Do that. If you got to take baby steps to figure out how you can disconnect and show that you are not emotionally attached to her and that you do good and you are doing good all by yourself. Now, fellas, we are really at the end of the video. What I'll try to do in the future video is try to explain more of what you could exactly be doing. So I'll try to give you guys more of a breakdown of, okay, she's reaching out and you're posting. Make sure it's not too much of, you're with so many girls, right? You don't want her to think that you moved on or you have a girl or any of these girls, You don't want to scare her off or make her feel like she has to play hard to get as well. I would say things like that, or I will say things like that, in the future. And I'll also mention things such as, okay, maybe you should only post this time. And I'll say maybe on the weekends, she's going out. Chances are she wants to see somebody this weekend. Chances are she might be a little turned, So I really want to keep going, but y'all really get the point. So that y'all got to comment y'all want, or just whatever part 2s or other videos you still want. And I will make sure to keep delivering. And yes, make sure you check all the links. And I told y'all, do not forget about your affirmations. You need to hear these things to boost your mind and get these goals going and get that confidence rising, fellas. So check that link down below and book your consultation. Y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, fellas.